Hello everyone, this is Abhilash Badam. Firstly, I am going to give a presentation on operating system called iOS. The abbreviation for the iOS is iPhone Operating System. Coming to the overview, I am going to cover these topics in my presentation. What is iOS? iOS history, iOS architecture, iOS product and main thing kernel part of the iOS and some features and security of iOS advantages. Actually, coming to iOS, iPhone operating system is developed by Apple for their own hardware, and iOS allows its users to highly interact with their mobiles using some of the features such as swiping, tapping, and pinching. iOS also powers many of the company's devices. Next, coming to the iOS history, the first version of iOS was released in June 2007, and iOS was introduced by three people: Steve Jobs, Steve Wozniak, and Ronald Wayne. And iOS is not only used in the Apple mobile devices, it also supports other Apple devices like iPod and iWatch. Firstly, iOS is programmed in Objective-C. Later, they have moved to Swift. iOS does not support non-Apple devices. Coming to the iOS tools, there are three main tools present in iOS. They are Xcode, Interface Builder, and iPhone Simulator. Here, Xcode provides integrated development environment for macOS, which is used to develop the software such as macOS, iPadOS, and tvOS. Coming to the interface builder, here we develop user interface using drag and drop for iOS mobile applications. And coming to the iPhone simulator, using this we can test our applications on iPhone and iPad. Next, iOS architecture. This is the main part of iOS, and iOS architecture plays a crucial role in iOS development. It consists of four layers: Coca Touch layer, media layer, core services layer, and core OS layer. Coca Touch layer. This is the first layer comes into action when we interact with iPhone. It contains some of the important frames called Event Kit, Game Kit, and Map Kit. And these framework provides some of the services like showing standard system interfaces, using view controllers, also supports to share their game related data in online using Game Center. And coming to map kits provides a scrollable map which can be included into app UPI. The next and second layer is media layer. Media layer enables all the graphics, audio and video technology of the systems, and this layer also consists of some of the framework like UI kit, core graphics, core animation, AV kit, and the media player. And the third layer in this architecture is core service layer. This layer includes some of the main frameworks like core relation, core location, core data, core foundation. And all these framework provides some of the services like data management, application handling, and location services. The last and the most important layer in iOS architecture, Core OS layer. All the iOS technologies are built on low-level features provided by the Core OS layer. And these technologies include Core Bluetooth framework, external accessory framework, Accelerate framework, security services framework, and local authorization framework. And they built upon the core OS layer and its low level features. Next, coming to the hardware and on iOS. Firstly, the Apple devices hardware runs on the ARM architecture. ARM processors are used for multiprocessing, memory management, fast execution in hardware, and up to iOS version 7, Apple uses these 32-bit ARM processors, and after iOS version 11, Apple uses only 64-bit processors. Coming to the next topic, iOS kernel. This is the main and important crucial role in iOS. iOS kernel. XNU is the computer operating system kernel developed at Apple since December 1996 for use in the Mac OS X and released as free open source software. Everyone can download it freely. Memory computations in kernel are always required. User bugs are partially exploitable. And kernel, coming to the symbols in kernel also consists some symbols like it contains around 4000 symbols and more than 30,000 variables, and several methods are combined to get more symbols. Finding one vulnerabilities means finding attacks in iOS kernel. It provides code for the latest version of XNU, and it provides symbols for binary kernel and some extensions in debug kit, and it also provides OS X Apple and iOS kernel attack surface. You can attack the kernel where it interfaces with, and you can use for that network, hardware, and the file system. And coming to the iOS SDK, software development kit. One more important part in the iOS is its software development kit. This iOS software development kit is used to develop mobile applications in iOS and also provides many services, and it also gives access to the developers regarding various functions and services of iOS devices such as software and hardware. iOS SDK also provides some of the certificates which are used to test and distribute the applications on App Store. iOS SDK is officially supporting the languages like Swift and Objective-C. Some of the iOS related products by the Apple. These includes Apple TV, iWatch, iPad, iPhone, iPod, and also MacBook. Coming to the iCloud, it's a cloud storage and cloud computing service from Apple launched on October 12, 2011. It enables users to store data such as documents, photos, and manage their Apple devices if stolen or lost. And there are some important key features of iOS, and it enables gestures such as swipe, tap, and reverse pinch. And coming to the accessibility in iOS, we will access some features like voice over, turn on, for example, uh, turn on zoom, turn on switch control. And coming to the multitasking, multitasking lets you quickly switch from one app to the another app at any time through a multitasking interface on an iOS device. Coming to a Siri, this is basically we'll find in our iPhones. It's a commonly used like in Android we use the Google, in iOS we use the Siri. It is an active assistant that you can interact with Apple devices and Game Center. Apple's Game Center is the connective tissue between various gaming apps you download from the App Store. Coming to the iOS market share, it's the most important thing of where the iOS globally present now. And iOS has advanced software over years and updates to their new version. Google Android and Apple iOS jointly possess over 99% of the global market share. And iOS is the second most widely installed mobile OS. iOS has some privacy and security features. There are some main privacy and security features of iOS like block Bluetooth access, share pics without locations, set permission for individual websites, silence unknown callers. It provides a high security for like through fingerprint, face verification, and etc. Like coming to the advantages of iOS, performance is awesome. Compared to the Android, iOS performance is high and it has best gaming experience, and it also suits for the business and media entertainment. And the main thing is people loved it, camera quality with less megapixels. And finally the conclusion for the iOS. The objective of this presentation was to study and enhance about the Apple iOS mobile OS. We have come across all the important features of iOS, and an operating system is needed in order to use various applications on our computer and wireless devices. The fact that all the information regarding iOS cannot be bound here, but mostly I tried to cover almost total points regarding the iOS. And finally, iOS is it is secure and it is awesome. The present generation people can use that very frequently, and these are the some reference links for that iOS. You can go through it, and thank you for giving me these opportunities. If you have any queries, please comment down below. uh, I will try to solve as soon as possible. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.